Guys, Bitcoin has dropped after opening the day positive. Bitcoin is currently dropping, and as Bitcoin is currently bullish, obviously still expecting higher, still actually having every single support level still intact. I'm going to be looking for my next long. However, as a trader, I also, by the way, guys, just to be very, very transparent, I did take a little scalpy short on Bitcoin. Now, again, whenever I trade Bitcoin, I don't really have an opinion on it. I don't really let my trades kind of reflect what I think about the asset because I don't really care about Bitcoin essentially as an asset. However, as I try to day trade and also make my living, trading Bitcoin, I can still hold my longs from lower. I can be bullish expecting higher, and also as I said, like we got all support still intact. However, for the 15-minute time frame, little time frames, with us having this section of the chart still again, the ability of building up a strategy with it, I did short Bitcoin, a very simple one, by the way, guys. Here it is, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look for it. Yeah, the one at the top, the one taken from 79k. Basically, a very simple idea. We had seen the value area high being lost, and also the idea of how shorts were entering and the potential of reverting and reversing the value area high of the previous day to the value area low of the previous day too. So if I quickly show you guys how the order flow looks like, I can see the amount of longs entering and the inability of those longs to actually push price higher. So again, it's a very local scalpy strategy that I teach. So again, I'm only here trying to make money with this trade. However, again, me taking a little short strategy on Bitcoin, or position based on my strategy, does not mean that we should not be looking to long Bitcoin. Does not mean we should not be expecting higher. And also, more importantly, we should make sure that even if we were to take these lovely scalpy shorts on WEEX, because obviously, as I said, WEEX does allow us to have both the longs and shorts open simultaneously, we have to make sure to not close my longs or our longs if you have any. And again, I would love to now cover, now that I've said that I did short Bitcoin a little bit, I will cover every single potential idea. We got the NY session going. I'm going to be covering every little potential and big even potential long position idea as the first one. And the closest setup, by the way, guys, is very, very close to us, because here we got the anchored view up from the bottom, from the beginning of this local little downtrend or uptrend that was started from, I'd say, 75.5, and we also got this tiny bit of liquidity, and again, it may be of importance to us. So I'm going to be first of all looking at the reaction and watching out the reaction at, I'd say, 78.5, 78.4. This is my first level of interest. If Bitcoin gets there again and holds this level and with a good order flow, even though it's not the best, greatest, to be honest, scalp long opportunity, I could take it, because obviously Bitcoin is bullish. So any little scalpy long could give us an amazing return. However, obviously, just to be very honest and transparent, it does mathematically lean towards this being lost. If 78.4 is lost and we fully rotate from the value area high, hold my short, lose 78.4, we then should be expecting 77 to 76.3 to be actually my best and bigger and better idea to potentially look for a long. So I'd say that it's either a little tiny scalp long at 78.4, or the more probable outcome of getting the full rotation lower and then fully rotating to the POC, to the high volume area, and towards the value area low. So it's either in between 77 to 76.3, or maybe a bit of a scalpier one where Bitcoin gets super, super bullish, holds this level, and randomly gets back above 79. If that happens, then we can expect maybe going to 86 immediately. But if that is lost, we then have to wait for 77. And obviously, if we lose 78.4, lose then 77 to 76.4, we then may get to see Bitcoin back at 71. So again, we should never be predicting or expecting or guessing or guesstimating where Bitcoin is going. Just simply applying our strategies, holding the winners if they're longs from the bottom, holding the winners if they're shorts from the top, and then just apply, rinse and repeat every strategy that I teach. Again, as I said, the order flow is a bit bearish for the time being, so we can expect maybe a little bit of a drop. We either get to 78.4, good reaction, take the trade, bad reaction, wait for 77, and at that level we could be also taking a lovely trade on WEEX. Thank you, guys. I tried to very quickly and immediately I mean, start with this. Give me, hold on, give me a second here before I again watch, read your comments. Again, guys, as said, this is a lovely strategy that I'm going to be like hopefully breaking down in a new project that I'm working on. But yeah, as I said, like this is a simple strategy. Basically, like I mean, seeing the failure or strength to fully continue the uptrend again of a previous day and basically just fading the whole move, not necessarily the whole move but part of the move. So again, this is the beauty of being a trader. Again, like what I used here to take this trade, the short trade that I took from 79 towards now like 78.6, noted it is a scalp. The good thing about it as a trader, and that just hopefully widens your eyes and your horizon towards what trading is, there is no correlation to what Bitcoin is doing. I'm not fundamentally looking at Bitcoin, the bull market, the bear market. I'm not betting it goes down to zero. I'm just simply applying a stupid scalpy strategy that can, at its best, gets Bitcoin down a couple of $1,000s, maybe $1,000 or $2,000 in this exact case. So again, you have to know and acknowledge and know, guys, on make sure to understand that trading isn't about picking a side. I'm not opening my streams or my videos betting if we're going up or down. I do my general analysis of explaining the bias, which is currently obviously towards higher. I've been biased higher ever since we got above 67, so nothing is new. I'll keep on stating the facts until maybe we get to 88 or 86. And even at 86, guys, again, even if 88 or 86 could be a big major level where I could be, again, not 100%, I could be interested if the reaction is good to short, then that doesn't make Bitcoin bearish at that level. So again, you have to understand the difference between me mentioning how I'm expecting 86 to 89 to be the next target slash biggest level of resistance, and the difference between that and also like me expecting this is a top. It's never that simple, guys. Again, you have to understand by the sheer idea that I teach you guys, which is like stating the strength or expecting higher till we don't get higher. I won't be saying at 88 that I'm going to be expecting a drop of Bitcoin. I'll just take this trade and shut up if I get that trade. Yeah, so hopefully you've understood this, guys, this point. So let me read the comments very quickly, but before I do so, let me also jump or again adjust all right, the chart a little bit. All right, I think we're good to go. We got Charleston. Okay, fair enough. Good morning, Jimmy. Thank you guys for being here. All right. All right. We got Tom Brav, we got Jimmy, Jose, Jaden. Thank you guys for being here. Shimmy, can you review ETH? I can, but trust me, guys, I won't be saying much, to be honest. Like, the reason why I'm not reviewing altcoins is because I'm not a crypto channel. I'm just a Bitcoin trader. So I'd do better just to be honest, commenting on a technical question. Trusted man, I swear. Thank you, Anas. Brother, let's say you start from scratch and you got $1,000 in your account. Would you start with 1% for every trade again? Yes, most likely. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, TD4. 1 to 2%. Thank you, TD4. We got Alejandro and we got PFT. Thank you guys for joining the chat. Thank you for being lovely and for being always part of this lovely stream that we do every single day. Candy chicken video. I did a long at around 210. Yes, thank you for reminding me because I also took a long at that level, but there's nothing to be checked as we still haven't gotten the NY session to open. So, but thank you for the question. Anyhow, all right, give me 2 seconds here. So yeah, let's wait a bit and see how the reaction or the market moves. Hi Ahmed, thank you, thank you guys for being here. Yeah, let me refresh this page to get EXO showing. All right, so basically we were just looking at here. We saw the buying coming in, not pushing price higher. We started the day by pumping. Let me see yeah. We started here, pumped, lost VWAP, loss of shorts, pushed price lower, lost value area high of the previous day, lost the daily open. So yeah, the chances of dropping towards 77 is good. I'm not betting that we drop here. I use that to my advantage to take a trade which is currently in profits. So again, you have to understand that trading is more about math and the statistics of how likely is a trade going to happen or play out times the outcome of that I mean think that or the outcome of the return minus obviously the other negative side, which is like the the stop loss playing out and the outcome of the stop loss playing out. You deduct the difference, and that is what's called an expected value. Again, what I'm looking for is trades that have a positive expected value. I'm not here trying to predict what the market is doing. And see how like a good thing about trading is like I can be biased again ever since the morning, like towards like losing 80k or precisely probably like 79.5. I was biased towards dropping like maybe back to 77, which hence why I took the trade. But also simultaneously the bigger bullish expectation is higher. So like we can trade irrespective like what the asset is doing. So again, the reason why I'm repeating this all over again is just for you guys to understand that this is actually a good thing about trading, not a bad thing. And this is why I say I trade Bitcoin. I don't like Bitcoin. I don't comment on Bitcoin. I don't do analysis on Bitcoin. I don't show up because Bitcoin is pumping or it's dumping. Randomly give you guys predictions on the next all-time high move. Yep. Uh, hello, Mahdi. Did you take any profits on your buy, or your long from the weekend? Yeah. So I took 50% at 80, and then I closed the other half once the value area high was lost. That's referring to the one I took yesterday live with you guys. Yeah. Other than that, the 77k one is still open, and obviously the other one. Uh, all right. Do you see a potential scalp around 79.7? Uh, that is valid, but which it's a valid idea. Thank you, Jaden. But I'm essentially taking the trade now. I already taken a similar trade. So yes, I mean obviously like this backtesting the VWAP. I'm not sure what you've said too. Yeah, and also I think there's a high volume node here. I think I saw it. So yeah, I did like that, but I'm also betting that the NOA session open. Not betting, but I mean applying my strategy of maybe getting this rotation. Or maybe, yeah, we can maybe go higher than rotate lower. I mean, we never know. Hence why it's never a prediction. But yeah, it's a valid idea. Like for somebody who didn't take the trade, the first trade with me, I mean, I wasn't live, but yeah, you can maybe wait for that and get a like a re-entry, which is even much better because you'll be taking these little highs, back testing the value area high with NY session opening to the top, faking out, back testing the VWAP, hitting the value area, then dropping lower. So that's even better, obviously. Yeah. Thank you, Jaden, for being smart. Yeah, but just because I mean I've already taken this trade, so I'm not really focused on it. Hi, I learned a lot from you. Thank you so much. I've been a momentum trader before, but now I also integrated your teachings into my strategy, which has exponentially improved my trading results. Always stay blessed. Thank you, brother, so much for your kind comments and your kind words, and I'm happy. I'm happy that you guys are active, working to better yourselves in trading, and I'm always happy whenever I get somebody just randomly commenting to say thank you. So again, thank you for making my day. Max, don't you see this as a last big support opportunity like 97? We also made a higher high. I don't know what I mean. Hello, guys. Thank you, Christian. Why no interest in shorting? We are at the anchored view up on the USD. Okay. It's funny how it's a comment. It's just one comment. It's not two comments. It makes it a bit funny. What's your view up settings? Nothing. Just close uncheck everything, and you just have the VWAP by itself open. So nothing in terms of the actual like first step settings. Yep. So NY session open in 3 minutes. Let's wait it out and see what goes on. Again, there's two things that could still get us a rotation towards 77. Or maybe a mixture of both would be like taking out these lows and one session open. Yeah, something like that. Again, I never want to predict, guys. Hence why I'm just chilling with you guys. How could you determine? Again, determine is a big word, but we'll go with it. That longs got stuck on Monday top on EXO. I didn't say longs got stuck at the top on Monday top. Maybe I did yesterday. I forgot. When did I say that? And how do I determine that? That's like looking at the order flow. And it's never 100%. They never get stuck 100%. It's like the further away we go from their open like zone, the more likely they get wrecked and liquidated. That's the thesis behind it. I've asked this like 3 times. I think about shorting on the USD, but I'm pretty sure I missed every possible response to it. I'm not sure what I mean. And the USDT, I'm not sure. I hate VWAP at 77,500. I have, not I hate. sorry, Smokey. I have a VWAP at 77, which we're touching right now. Again, guys, yes. So the beauty of having the VWAP be a free tool, and it's a tool on TradingView, you're free to use it and to put it wherever you deem valid. So don't ever let me stop you. If you don't see a VWAP that I'm currently not pulling from or taking like from a certain position, does not mean it's like my way or the highway, as he says. Like, you're free to think for yourself. So like, for example, Smokey has a VWAP from 75,500 for some reason. Let's see where this I think, yeah, this one. Yeah, I have it from here, but mine isn't touching. Mine is, yeah, I think, yeah, hold on. Yeah, exactly. So difference, it's an exchange difference. But yeah, bro, you just read words I didn't write. No, I read your words. Don't you see this as a last big short opportunity like 97? I exactly read it. I read your words and other people's words, which you didn't write. Anyhow, you shorted Bitcoin at 97 after a higher high, and the structure looks similar to now. So I wonder why your bias is bullish. Also, most retail is bullish now. Again, there's a difference between, let's say, coincidentally, I'm bullish and retail is bullish. By retail, I mean like, I think I kind of know what you mean by retail. So let's go and say that, okay, I'm bullish and retail is bullish. Coincidentally, we're not looking at each other's homework. So let's go with that. The key difference between me being bullish and quote unquote bullish and retail being bullish is that they're actually betting. They lose if we drop. I'm not bullish, guys. I'm just statistically, mathematically expecting higher, and that is a thing I've been expecting ever since we got above 67. You have to comprehend that I'm speaking about probabilities. Yes, at 78, the probability of going higher is more than going lower. It's a very simple idea, guys. I swear I'm not predicting. I'm not being bullish. I'm not bullish, guys. Don't label me with these funny retail words. With all the respect, I'm neither bullish or bearish. I say bullish figuratively to explain my bias towards which trades I should be taking. Yes, mathematically. Again, first of all, guys, I'm literally short on Bitcoin now, but I also have longs. Mathematically, taking longs after breaking above 67 have more of a chance of winning and making you more profit. It's a mathematical fact. I'm not stating my opinion and my feelings. Again, hopefully you've understood this point, guys. So please understand that I'm bullish because it's up. So math says that it's going to go up until it doesn't go up. So it's not really me being bullish. I'm not shouting buy, and I will sell and be sad if it goes down. No, guys, not at all. It's a general bias that is just the backbone or the fundamental base of which I build my strategy and my trades upon or on, whatever the preposition is. Hopefully you've understood this, Max. So it's never that simple. Yeah, I'm not saying you cannot short this, but you should never short you should never mix your bias and your trades. Like, it's fine to short. I mean, I literally took one, and this could be literally the top, and we go to $0. And look at me, I shorted the top. But no, you should not be mixing your ideas of taking the trades with the bias with taking the trade. So my trade is backed by the strategy, not by the bias. The strategy is backed by the bias, if you know what I mean. So like, I don't randomly say just because I'm going to be waiting for 88 and I'm preferring an idea to short here, I will never let this make, or I will never make it seem as if I'm predicting the move to 88. And even if we get here and I execute upon my idea, it doesn't mean I'm expecting this to be a top. I'll probably move my stop loss if it drops a little bit, take 50% if it drops even more, and then I'll wait and see. Again, if you know what I mean, like math. Again, guys, you have to understand. If the reaction is flawless, let's say like the reaction is amazing, and I take the trade at the hit of 88, if the reaction is super perfect, yeah, you have to know that mathematically, statistically, the trade is more likely to lose because we're moving up. So the chances of up continuing up is more than up pivoting down. And I know it's simple and it's silly and easy, but that's how real trading is. Like, you have to understand, guys, simple math would help you a lot than just pivoting one way or another. If it's up, say it's up. If it's down, say it's down. If it's down, a lot of times expect that it's going to be down more in the next step. Trust me, it's simple, but it's easy. Trading is not about predicting the market, and this is why a lot of people are lied to. They use RSI, and this is why I hate patterns. Patterns just punch you into one thing. It has to go up. It's breaking out. It's breaking down. It's never that simple, guys. We never know what's going to happen. So simply, I just understand the math of how a trend is always going to be just continuing until it doesn't. It only ends once. So how about I trade as if it's going to be continuing continuously? Like, a lot of you, I mean, Vikrant is here now. I can see Vikrant, and we always joke about how I have a crystal ball, and how, like, even now, even though I was on vacation for the good part of the move, had I been with you, I would have said expecting higher, expecting higher, expecting higher, expecting higher, and every single day I'll just be making videos expecting higher. And look at Ahmed, he's amazing, and he's stating the fact. Yes, there's some technical parts to how I was expecting, and I'm still expecting higher, and we got like literally a move which is like 13k plus of a pump, but it's primarily driven by me being a simple guy who just says higher until higher doesn't happen. I want you guys to understand this. Like, a lot of people, again, for those, even the haters, and it sounds funny, but even those that don't like me much, like, use a thing that happened previously. If you remember, like me, if you guys remember previously, when Bitcoin like got above 70, I kept on saying, like, I'm expecting higher. I'm expecting higher. For literally 30 days of me expecting higher, we got higher, but just because of sheer human stupidity, and also maybe greediness, and also lack of simple comprehension, just when my expecting higher didn't get to my preferred level of shorting. Look at that, guys. Expecting higher has got nothing to do with me pointing at my next preferred level of shorting. So just because of that, when Bitcoin got to 83 and then didn't go much any higher, and then I flipped my bias much lower, they thought, oh, look at you, you got it wrong, it got to 83, it didn't go to 86. Which is foolish, because I've made a lot of money by expecting higher, which is stating a simple thing. Yes, I did not short because I wanted higher. I wanted this to be shorted, but that has nothing to do with me predicting and getting a prediction wrong. I never predict stuff. So again, just I want to say this because it may happen now. Yes, guys, I've been shouting at you for days that I'm expecting higher. So at any moment of time, I'll say that and it doesn't happen. But it doesn't. That's why I'm not bullish. I'm not bearish. I'm not predicting stuff. Anyhow, yeah. Thank you for the question, Max. Or I forgot who it was. Hold on, guys. Yeah, let's read the comments here, guys. All right, we got the NY session open. It's moving upwards. We got our lovely Nvidia. Hold on, guys. Yeah, but Bitcoin is moving upwards too. Let's see what goes on here. Uh, 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 should I? Sorry. No, the first one was what are your thoughts on the current price reaction on the VWAP on the 1 daily chart from all-time high? Yeah, so the difference between exchanges has my anchored VWAP at 87 or 88 now, and a lot of people who have it on USDT have it here. Yeah, so I don't have nothing to add, to be honest. I I'm not taking it as a confluence to take a short or nothing. But yeah, it's a valid idea for you if you deem it as a valid idea. Just because I'm comfortable trading and still respecting this chart specifically, and mine from the all-time high shows at 87 to 88. Should I have should I have shorted the right after losing yesterday's high? Should is a big word. Should, again, should be only applied or used as a word if it was part of your idea and strategy and plan. If Electro, for example, I mean, has a strategy, the strategy was applied like earlier in the morning to make a plan, and the plan was to take the trade, and you didn't take the trade for whatever reason other than sleeping or being busy, then yes, you can say you should have taken it. If you didn't take any of those bits, don't feel bad because you should have, could have, just because you're trying to buy when it, just because you wish you had bought when it pumped, and vice versa when it dropped. Yeah. So yes, depends. Uh, 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 uh. Sorry, guys. Good evening, champ. Thank you, Vikrant, for being here. What was your determination to take the short exit shorts and order flow? Primarily, yes. It's I'd say it's 99 not 99, 80% order flow and exit short, and maybe 20% the sheer simple fact of like us going above or making a high that is close to 80, opening the day going above 80k, which is like a full $10,000 number. So I always give importance to 1k, like 1k increments, let alone 10ks. Yeah. So going above it, failing to hold, losing the value area high of the current range we got. So maybe it's 75%. So 25% this reason, 75% losing the value area high of the previous day, the amount of shorts pushing price lower, the VWAP. Yeah. So it's a mix of both. Thank you for the question, guys. I always love whenever somebody asks me about something about trading. So shout out to Save the Republic USA. If you want a channel that just tells you to buy or sell with zero TA, thank you for the recommendation, Jimmy. It could be accurate. It could be an accurate recommendation. Got it. Thank you. Is your bias largely based on the volume profile? I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know what. I think largely should mean like 70% plus. So I don't know. Maybe yeah. It's primarily the main reason. Yeah. But I'd say it's largely based on just stating a simple fact, which is that an uptrend is mathematically more profitable to be assumed is going to be continue, guys. Again, tell us a little bit about your project. I mean, there's some delays to it because there's meetings supposed to be had, but it's I don't know. Just watch me or join my Instagram. Thank you for asking me this question. Again, I don't know if I have the link to my Instagram here, but yeah, guys, let me link you my Instagram because I'll be posting like my updates literally this week. In maximum 10 days time, it will be launching, I think. Yeah, so let me give you guys the link and you can guys enjoy. Or follow me and then maybe. Yep, so this is the link. Yep. Yeah, so let me guys know how you've been doing in terms of trading. And oh, I think the better question would be like, how has the big pump affected you profitably or negatively? By big pump, I mean like from 62 or 64 to towards now 80k. Did you make money? Hold on, let me see the exact period to again better define my question. In the past 6 days, have you made money in that exact period or lost money? Again, or maybe just break even or not affected by it at all. So yeah, let's see. I mean, just out of interest because I know for a fact a lot of you guys when Bitcoin pumps a lot or dumps a lot, or let's say primarily pumps, it actually hurts you because you're trying to do stuff that you wouldn't have done normally as a regular trader who's been trading a boring range. Yeah. That's why I always say, like, guys, trust me, these pumps are not very useful Truthfully, I mean, they rarely ever offer you guys actual trades. They only actually fuel the gambling person, the tiny person inside of you. That's why it's not really good. Like, trust me, us getting this range is more useful than this whole random pump. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but really useful as traders, guys. Again, as an asset, I'd much rather trade an asset that is stable. Like, you will see me, like, the moment Bitcoin gets to all-time highs territory, I'll start doing nothing. Maybe scalping it or just watching it. Because there's nothing to be done when it's like at all-time highs, making new levels and new price discoveries. Maybe you can go to gold or something. Nvidia is pumping. Shout out to everybody who took the trade with me. We've added a 24-hour trading session. It combines regular. Fair enough. Okay, they're making updates. I don't know about that, but anyhow, yep. So lovely to see. I don't know. Maybe I can put my stop loss now below 207. It was 204. Now we can get it a bit closer because I mean, yeah, I'd much rather have it like that because, yeah. Let's see how it handles the big pump. By the way, guys, this trade was given yesterday, so yep, 220. Okay, so I mean we got like 216 to 220 is the level of taking profits, so moving stop loss to entry or both. Yeah, so I'm actually enjoying the stream. It could be a bit of a long stream today. Let's see if there's enough interest of me to stay. I mean online. Save, confirm. Yep. All right. And again, guys, just hold on. Okay, you got jumped. Anyhow, yeah. If somebody wants to trade with us on weeks, you can do so with this link. Again, it's an affiliate link, but you do support the channel. And also, a lovely fact, we will be running a trading competition. I think maybe next week or maybe mid of next week. Yeah, so as usual, guys, we run this trading competition every single month. So on top of the new project, which you should make sure to be, joining me on my Instagram, I posted the link. So open the comment section, scroll a bit higher, you will see my link to my Instagram. On top of the project, we also got the regular trading competition we always run, guys. Yep, so let's read the comments from the top. I think I've missed a few of them. Ahmed, show us how you see longs and shorts, open interest and CVD. Boss, please, what is your bias to take this short? Okay, so I've explained them, so I'll repeat it again, guys. Simply is the idea of how we put a high. We failed to break the valley area high, got super close to a full $10,000 number, then opened the new daily day up, moved higher, made a new high, breached 10K, failed to stay above 10K, then lost the daily VWAP, lost the value area high of the range, got lots of shorts pushing price lower, so we're seeing reactivity, if that's the correct word to use, and also the fact that we lost the value area high of the previous day, potentially rotating the lost to the previous value area low. So again, this is like a part of a new strategy that I'm working on. It's been working wonderfully and allows me to randomly short Bitcoin even if it's actually doing well and it's actually doing nice. Again, now it's the moment of truth. Like, are we taking profits? Are we doing something? Hold on. Yep. Let me see something. I'll be moving my stop loss for sure to entry again. Where is it? Okay, guys, I'm getting confused. Yeah, this no, that's one entry 106, not 106. 96, 58, 77. Oh yeah, this one, the first one at the top. Yep. So entry is 79. Oh, 80. Yep. And again, I'll probably be taking 50%. And let me do it on multiple. Yes, I think taking 50% off of the scalpy short is hold on, let me see the reaction. I mean, not the most bullish one, but taking 50% should be logical. Let's give it a bit of time. Let's open the 5-minute time frame. Hold on, guys. I'll be reading the comments. I'm just give me some time. Let's see how this prevails. prevails. Yep. So shorts entering. Reaction of the VWAP seems bullish. I mean, not really. Also, context matters. Like, because I've seen how shorts been pushing price lower, and how we literally have a potential drop towards 77. Like, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I'll be betting that Bitcoin goes to 77. Hence why I'm hesitant. Like, I don't like the long, and I'm okay with missing out on it. Like, again, guys, I'm okay with this being missed out and Bitcoin pumping from it. And also, this is why I'm waiting a bit before I even take profits. But yeah, I mean, reaction is good in terms of like opening, shorts entering. But what if it pushes price lower, if you know what I mean? So yeah, context is bearish, to be honest. Let's not lie to ourselves. Mathematically, statistically, it's more likely to go down. However, there are some people that are willing to take the little tiny risk of having a close stop loss in the return of like the random pump, because I know we are in a bullish environment. Me personally, I want to be patient. I haven't taken 50% yet. I haven't moved my stop. I moved my stop loss to entry. I haven't taken a long from it. Yeah, so patience is what matters to me right now, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, because again, you as a scalper, again, I got so many hats. As a scalper, I've been noticing how short's been pushing price lower, so this matters, to be honest. Yep. Yeah, but again, doesn't mean Bitcoin cannot like pump. Just means that it's potentially more bearish. Yeah, so wait. Again, you get to see me having the, I mean, order flow being open. I think a lot of people would appreciate that. Let me read the comments while we wait. We got Hamad. Thank you for being here. Thank you, long time no see. Hopefully all is good. Thank you guys for all being here. We got Alejandro, Ahmed the Bull. Yeah, I mean, trust me, if Bitcoin keeps on pumping to like 200k, everybody would think I'm a super bull having a billion long, which is I'm not really. Yeah. Yo champ, thank you. You too. Thank you, Max. Have a good day, bro. Thank you for streaming. I learned something. Again, thank you, Max, for asking the right questions. Thank you so much. Idea on Bitcoin for this US session. Yeah. Go back to the first 5 minutes. Bought 40k strike puts, 25th September puts being on a betting on a Black Swan event. I mean, thank you for sharing. Sounds interesting. Hopefully all good. I mean, hopefully you make money. I cannot comment on it, to be honest. I'm not really experienced. I think we either touch the VWAP and pump, or I mean, it's not. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, thank you for sharing at least. ETH Ahmed, can you check support or resistance? Just look at Bitcoin and what Bitcoin does and which levels are for Bitcoin, and then just look at the levels when they're hit. Where should I TPT Nvidia? 2015 to 2016. 216, 200. Wow. Yeah, all right. I think it will make sense to TP at 215 or even now. Again, shout out to anybody who took this trade, guys. Long the video on yesterday's market close. Yeah. Oh, me too. Me too. Yeah. I did it on the Arabic stream. Wow, guys. I mean, this proves that we can be making money even if Bitcoin goes to zero, guys. I'm actually more proud of this long than any other thing because this is my stock experiments being lovely. I'll take 50%. It would be logical to take 50% because this pump is happening at the NY session open. But yeah, I mean, the next, like the level is 215 to 220. But yeah, I mean, taking 50% is more than enough. Yeah, I'll take 50%. Hold on, let me go to Bitcoin. See, guys, I'm not saying I told you so, but again, context matters, guys. This is why like some stuff are very hard to like explain. They're just better for you guys to see me do them. So yeah, stop loss at on Nvidia at 210.66 for me. Yep. So locked in 50%. Let's see who took these trades, guys. Again, started the stream, explained the potential rotation lower. Now, like if Bitcoin holds this, I'm going to be expecting lower to 77. Amazing scalp trade. Explained, taken. Yeah, let's see what Nvidia taken to. Lovely, guys. Again, I'm sorry if it seems like I'm bragging. I'm not really bragging. I'm just truly geeking out about the the perfection of just taking trades regardless of what asset you're trading. Again, guys, stop asking me about altcoins. I'm primarily a Bitcoin trader, but we can see how we can fundamentally apply the same teaching and make money, print money on Nvidia and lovely other random stuff. Again, like, and also, guys, by the way, if you want to trade with us on WEEX, you can do so because they've got like the stocks, metals. I mean, they've been adding lots of stocks, by the way. I can see random stuff. I think Calci, whatever that is. But yeah, I mean, there's other stuff too. So there's literally a list of stocks, metals, indices, commodities. So, and the reason why I'm always sharing that this is actually an important feature is because stop looking at altcoins. It's either Bitcoin or go away, not go away, but go towards gold or stocks or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, see how context matters. I mean, every beginner would say, "Oh my God, anchored VWAP. Ahmed taught me the anchored VWAP. Let me long at NY session open." But this is where complexity kicks in of like understanding like some context. Again, even if it's a local context. Again, guys, we're still at a super huge pump. As a trader, I'm streaming to cover this bit of price action primarily. So don't get confused if you're a beginner. Uh, Yep. Sorry guys, let me read the comments. Now that Bitcoin dropped. ETH Ahmed, I have read this. Where should I TP at? Yeah, so guys, I took 50%. I moved my stop loss to entry. I mean, my entry is 1066. Stop loss was like this. I mean, target should be hopefully higher. If this is truly flipped, this could be an amazing move upwards. But locking in 50% now, just to de-risk and while moving stop loss to entry is not the worst, especially because it's Nvidia. It's not really Bitcoin for me. So yeah, hopefully a lot of you guys took these trades. If you took any of them, whatever, just maybe you can share if you want to. Yeah. So thank you, Hamad. Thank you for letting us know that you're doing good. Thank you, Jimmy. Nvidia pumping crazy. Long Nvidia. Yes. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, guys. I'm proud of you guys. Does look like shorts are overtaken. Exactly. Why not use both? I mean, that's a fair question. I think as I said, like, I think I answered this question yesterday truthfully, which is, it's working. Why fix it? Yeah. Why mess with it? If you know what I mean. But yeah, thank you for it's a fair question. We got Biro back in the chat. Alaikum salam, brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm happy that you're here. I'm not psychic. Pretty sure you're great at chess too. Unfortunately not. And I say unfortunately because I do think that I would be great at it. But again, I've never... I watch it for fun, but I've never played it, to be honest. So I lack the basic understandings of the rules, to be honest. Ahmed, can I ask why you don't use NVIDIA Hyperliquid chart on TradingView? That's a fair question. And that could be a lovely... again, recommendation from you. I'll just ask maybe how does the liquidity compare to the regular chart, and that's a general question. Like that would truly like be of a great help. Like again, I don't want to just migrate over to the low liquidity chart just for the sake of having the 24-hour no gap chart, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but if the volume is great enough, then yeah, I mean, okay, now we're getting this longs open, but yeah, we still got like this to be held. Yep. Hold on. Let's see what we're doing here. Hold on. All right, great. So I think patience is key. I might take 50% on the scalp now with a good reaction, which I did. And yeah, I mean, am I thinking of taking this trade now? Now it's a bit tricky. I mean, we got the fake out. Yeah, I don't think I like this, to be honest. I mean, hate me or can this be the bottom? Yes. I mean, I will be loving the fact that this bottom was put on the NY session open. Me personally, I don't like this. Yeah, but doesn't mean we can't pump farm it. Don't forget ETH, guys. It's not that I don't want to do ETH or analyze ETH. It's just that I don't have nothing to add to it. It's just, trust me, it helps you even if you're an ETH trader. First of all, I recommend trading Bitcoin or anything but crypto in general. So it's either Bitcoin or outside of crypto. And even if you're adamant about trading ETH for some reason, then just look at what I'm doing on ETH, on Bitcoin, and use it as like the support and help towards you looking at the trade on ETH or any other coin. Yeah. So what I'm doing on Bitcoin is what's going to move the market in general. Yeah. I mean, NY session open, hitting the anchored VWAP. There's some shorts that could be stuck, but I wouldn't say that the I mean the battle is going to be easy for pushing price higher. So I don't want to take it. Can this be the bottom and we go to $1 billion? Yes, and I have trades to make me money if that happens, but I don't want to lose money by betting on every single move. So yeah, again, I repeat, this doesn't mean that I'm predicting lower. It just means that I don't prefer this. Allowed to not take a trade. I took this short with you, so thanks for that. I was curious where you're looking for the next long. Me personally, I mean, I was looking for this, which is currently being hit and tested. Yeah, but I don't want to take it, to be honest, just because I try to be like very selective with my trades and not over trade and not take the trades that I don't prefer personally. Give me a second. All right. Uh, Thank you, Biro, again for being here. I didn't long Bitcoin yet. If it reclaims, it could pump. Yes, again, guys. I mean, it depends on like if you have any other trades and also like how like your trades preference. Like for me, yes. I mean, technically, like taking it here, even stop loss being very close, and the sheer idea that this could be the moment we pivot towards 86. Somebody can look at this and say, "I'm willing to take the quote unquote bet because the stop loss is much closer than they expected." So yeah, in this very niche expectation of this being a bullish environment, taking this would make a bit of sense, even if I don't prefer it personally. Again, you may think it's a contradiction, but it's not really. It's like me not wanting to take it, but also saying that somebody can take it for some very logical uh, reasons, if you know what I mean. Or I mean, to be honest, I'll see how the price reacts and then make a decision. How about that, guys? Yeah, because I mean, these shorts are good. So like, if we flip over 76, 78.6, or maybe flip the daily. But if we flip the daily open, it's going to be very far away for me to enter. Yeah. Why is your trading view template named Market Cipher, brother? Yeah, I've covered this before, guys. This is proof that I've been using everything, guys, previously. I've used Market Cipher, not even a paid one. It was a free one. I used RSIs. Ahmed, are these ads going to be a regular thing from now on? Not really. Again, just nobody reminded me of them today. So again, there you go. They're removed. Hold on. Yeah. So apologies if they're annoying you. Alhamdulillah, brother. I'm just not too often in lives. I have another strat now using it since 6 minutes, 6 months, I think. No, maybe 6 minutes too. Yep. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it with a very close stop loss. How about that, guys? Just because of the sheer niche placement we're at. I mean, it's not even a very defined stop loss. That's the issue. Yeah, so let's go with 77.99994 for the time being. 77.994. Yeah, if we lose, let it be. Uh, let's see. I mean, it didn't breach a full $1,000. I mean, I would have loved if this hits full $1,000. It didn't, but yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's an anchored view up that was respected and gave me the first trade, which I took, which I still got open. Yeah, so it's going to be a very interesting time. I mean, we even got time together, guys. So don't worry. We'll be I'll be staying for maybe the next. I mean, depend. Maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm not sure. So let's wait and see. Yep. Uh. Yep. I think having it on Exo looks good. I mean, losing 78.450 would be the first sign of weakness. So we can maybe close it earlier. How do you tell how many long terms are each candle on Exo? I mean, you can see it. Intel took out Saturday low and pumped like 5%. I was out, couldn't take it, sadly. Yeah, it's fine. Again, you can be happy like I do when I see something that's super technical without even taking it. It's fine. Uh, Thanks, Bureau. Thank you, thank you. Can you take buy? What do you mean? Exactly. That is like something that made me like again like the sheer idea that we got like these shorts entering while also like getting the NY session opening, pushing price lower than anchored view opposite in a very bullish environment is good enough, even if the math says, to be honest, statistically dropping to 77 something. Let me see where the value area low is. 77 150, 771 is still more likely. I mean, reclaiming the daily open would be a good start to show some strength. How about that? So we can be setting some internal goals for our lovely BTC. Price was bullish and VWAP was below. It bounced from VWAP 3 times and touches VWAP. I don't know. I don't think timing matters. I don't think the question. Price was bullish and VWAP was below. It bounced from VWAP 3 times. How valid or reliable? The touch is reliable as every previous reliable as reliable as every previous touch. Why? Because the VWAP is the volume weighted average price. So if the price is touching the volume weighted average price, it touched it before. It's the same thing happens. So it's the same thing. Uh, 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 uh. Yep. So let's wait and see. Again, this will be the second trade in a row. We took the profitable trade together yesterday, so it's going to be lovely again to be printing money together. Yep. You have a video coming out. Yeah. I'll be working on a video 100%. My project would not be launched without this video being out. I'll be simply covering the basis for you to understand Exo. So thank you, James, for the question. Yes, it has to come out. And as I said, guys, for anybody who wants to like, I mean, watch out for any stories that I'm supposed to be posting very soon on my Instagram. You can do so because I just spammed you now with 3 links or the same link 3 times to my English channel or not to my Instagram account. So yep. So now you know. Yep. And again, you can be on the lookout for any updates. I mean, I've been teasing for a lot, but I mean, I've been busy, so don't worry, guys. Very soon. Ahmed prints money like the US government. Hopefully, with all together, guys. Ahmed is sweeping or just getting shy of 82.8. A good place to take a short to look for a short. Okay, 82.8. Okay, you meant the high. I was looking for. I was thinking what's 82.8. I think this high. Okay, so Give me a second here. Uh, it being a good place is a strong word. I'd say that you can use it as part of the conference. I think I answered this question yesterday. Like, if you truly want to hear me fully answer it in a better way, you can go back and watch yesterday's stream and just find it somehow, some way. But I basically said that me personally, I would never just simply take a random fake out short of a big. This is where like lots of beginners fall into the trap. Oh, I understand liquidity. Every high is liquidity. Everywhere is liquidity. Kind of. It's almost borderline cringe. But you cannot just point at these like highs, which were made 3 4 months ago, and price dropped so much away from it, and now expect, oh, let me take a simple trade short, acting like it's a 20-minute time frame, or it's like the week's price action or the day's price action. So just because of that, to me, I'd use it maybe as a reason, like that, maybe an internal one with a bigger one, yes, but it by itself, no way, for me personally. But I mean, you're free to do whatever you want. It doesn't mean my way is correct. I just mean for me, it's like too dangerous to be taken. Honestly, uh, with this long, where is a good place to take 50%? Fair enough. That's a very fair question. I'd say I'd take 50% upon the reaction of this section, which is like 80 to 79.4, i.e., if Bitcoin goes straight through it, slices through it, I'll be very very greedy, trying my best to not take any profits. However, if I see this happen and then a close below, I'm okay with taking a tiny bit of 50% at this. Yeah. So it's going to be conditional because again, we're in a very bullish environment. No doubt about it. No debate about it. So obviously, I try my best to be greedy mathematically. Uh, okay. Intel retesting VWAP. Can I check it? Okay, I can. I don't know if I have Intel. I mean, we can add it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really thinking of trading it. I'm assuming VWAP as in like the little tiny one here. Not really. Maybe I don't know where you took it from. Hey, maybe this one. It's not the best one to be honest. If it's this one, it faked out 90. Or maybe a different one. I'm a bit confused to be honest. Uh, okay. I liked the short you posted about the day trader versus day gambler. Sometimes you have to take one L and call it a day rather than keep trading. Exactly, Jimmy. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching and loving the content. You're not Tony D. No, unique BTC. Didn't get it. Sorry, Ahmed, for spamming. Oh, good. I mean, what is your what's your opinion about what if the U.S. government won't pass Clarity Act? I have zero clue. I mean, I have 1% clue, which is like maybe I know that the Clarity Act is Bitcoin related or crypto related. Other than that, I have no idea, and I have no interest in knowing what this is. Trust me, guys, it's totally useless for somebody that is trying to make a living trading an asset. Yeah, I'm not buying $1 billion of cryptos to care about such big events. You have to understand what you're looking for and how to remove the noise. Not really noise in the sense that it's bad or negative. It's just noise to what you're trying to achieve. A lot of people think that like noise means like negative. It's not. I don't mean it in a negative connotation. I just mean truly, you know, something that is not very helpful. Yeah. So as I said, guys, I'm just watching out for like this one. How simple is this? Because this kind of either decides whether Bitcoin is rotating back to 77, which is still the more likely scenario, or what? Reclaim, strength, strength, strength are randomly pumping to whatever it wants to pump to. Uh, all right. You need to do Intel on a Hyperliquid. It's way better, trust me. Okay, I'll trust you. Uh, Intel, Intel, or maybe I can call it ATC and then ATC Hyper. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, hold on. We can look for it. We got Binance. What is the Hyperliquid thing called? I mean, oh yeah, we can do USDT. Yeah, sorry guys. USDT, and then I don't know what Hyperliquid is. I mean, so, doesn't seem very liquid to me if it's not like placed higher. Go on crypto, all right. Why does it say Binance if it's crypto? Hold on, guys. Sorry if I see him like an old sources. All right, crypto all sources, and then it's USDC. All right, thank you. All right, yeah, I think Hyperliquid is USDC. Again, shows you guys that I don't know nothing. Yep. All right, this is it. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. High risk market noticed. You're reviewing markets that have been independently and permissionlessly deployed by third. Fair enough. Anyhow, we're getting a Bitcoin to pump. That's lovely. That's what I care about. But yeah. I mean, the short would have been lovely. That's the thing that I can probably say. Other than that, like I can tell the volume is so like the volume is weak enough for you to start looking at like the lower time frame ideas. I think like still I do prefer like looking at the actual stock listed chart because I can tell the volume is very low. I mean obviously probably like on the while the market's down or closed, but yeah, INTC, USDC, perpetual. Yeah, I think this is it's this one, no? Okay. You need to do over this. So then, if it rejects at 79, 479.7, that could be a potential short too. Exactly. Could be. Doesn't mean I want to take it. But yeah, it's a logical thought process. So yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't know. Maybe I may even take it myself. So yeah, we don't want to rule things out. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. It's hype, not INTC. I'm not sure, guys. You're confusing me. Is this wrong? Am I wrong with this chart open? Let's see. If price keeps going up, on which condition would you close the short you took at the top? Which top? If you mean the current one, I already took 50%. I moved my stop loss to entry. And also it's not really top, it's like at current price point. Yeah, so stop loss is at hold on, I can show you. I took it at $79.80, took 50%, and now moved stop loss to entry. So already guaranteed. Okay, if price hyperliquid INTC. It's not this one. I think it is this hyperliquid INTC. Hold on. Hyperliquid All right, it doesn't show up. I think this is the correct one. The INDC chart was on. Okay, it's the same one. As, thank you, thank you. Thanks. Sorry, Ahmed. Do you know if the chart you selected has? Okay, so multiple things. First of all, the I you can tell like if you go like to a lower time frames, the hourly 30, 15, 5 minute, you can see how the charts look like, especially like when these like random wicks and random stables, okay, and also the gaps randomly on the 5 minute time frame. You can tell this like random candles here that are bugged out and like whatever gaps there is, because there isn't much liquidity. Price jumps so much, doesn't move smoothly, because like, at the end of the day, this is a market, guys. So candle closed and then it opened very far away because there's lack of liquidity, so price isn't fully, or there's like gaps between who was willing to exchange hands in price. That's the first thing. Also, like using the volume profile would showcase this, but the realistic one, which is like the actual thing, which I don't really care about, not really care about, but I mean that is only when you cannot tell the difference. For me, like this is when, like if I was willing to choose between like Bitcoin USD or USDT on Bybit, or that's when the difference kicks in. But primarily, that's like when you need to actually look up which one has more volume. You can even look at coin market cap, whatever. But that is not the key difference for me. Like at least something that is like good enough. Like if you open KuCoin, you also see random candles like the one we saw here. But also like I think it happens primarily on like little altcoins. WEEX uses hyperliquid Intel, just so you know. Yeah, I think I know, but I think I know. I think I've read this. But my issue isn't with Hyperliquid's system. My issue is to use it to do the analysis. If you know what I mean. I mean, hence why like you can like the button where I mean the pressing of the button can be executed on whatever exchange you prefer. Yeah, just the trading bit is done, like hence why you see me on this chart while doing it on or taking this trade on weeks. Yeah, let's see what happened with Nvidia. I mean, what a lovely bump. I mean, pump. So yeah, and also again, guys, for those that would love to trade with us, again, like the stocks, the bitcoins, and everything else, again, I trade personally on weeks, and this is the affiliate link. It is an affiliate link, so yeah, moving here would support the channel, while also again, while also getting guys the best bonuses. They've been running lots of bonuses, by the way, guys, because Bitcoin is pumping. And what else? Yeah, I mean, we will be running a trading competition very, very soon, maybe in less than a week time. So you got I mean, the link is also pinned in the comment section. Anyhow, so let's watch how Bitcoin is reacting. Let's maybe update the order flow reading bit. The stream can maybe continue for the next couple of minutes, maybe 5, 10 max. Yeah. Let's be patient. All right. We're at daily open. Very interesting. Or can we reclaim it? Right, guys. My bad. I mispressed the button and now you are gone. I don't know where you. Oh yeah, I saw you. Hold on. Right. All right. We're back normally. Yeah. All right. That's how we want it. Yep. Again, thank us for hitting the likes, by the way. I just coincidentally saw it. 51 likes. Vikrant would be very much proud, even without him asking for the likes. Again, thank you guys for being lovely and amazing. And again, like as I said, for those that are just watching me for the first time, I am a trader. I trade Bitcoin. I mean, I trade and I apply my strategies on Bitcoin. I don't really cover Bitcoin as an asset. I don't really cover crypto as a market. We also started to look at stocks, gold. We entertain assets in general, how to apply actual liquidity, volume profile. I mean, order flow primarily reading to get a profitable system to make money. My goal isn't to go on a random daily time frame, start drawing lines and tell you that it's going up or down. I can never, no matter how smart or profitable or successful I can seem to be, tell you where Bitcoin is going. Again, no matter how many lines you can see on the chart, this does not tell me where the asset is going. Don't expect me to show you analysis. Oh, Bitcoin is going this or that. Nothing or never. I just primarily open my live streams as I do them on every single NY session, open of every single day. So the market opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, Monday to Friday, and I try to go live at that time, maybe 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 40, 50 minutes max before it. We go live, we cover the plan. I can maybe tell you guys this, if we drop, I'll do this. If we pump, I'll do that. And maybe my bias for today, maybe some levels to look for. So I can help you trade Bitcoin while also simultaneously teach you how to trade in general, irrespective of what asset you choose to trade. So for example, a lot of our community, shout out to everybody who trades like stocks. Some people like literally use the same ideas but then go do them on gold. I've seen even, I forgot who it was, but somebody taking a trade on oil. So that is the beauty of us being a trading community. Again, even though the name is a bit confusing, because I know I named myself Champs Crypto 4 years ago. It's primarily and mainly and only, I'd go as far as saying that it's only for traders. So yes, I work on Bitcoin for a living, but I don't trade Bitcoin. Or sorry, I don't love Bitcoin. I trade Bitcoin. Yeah. So the quick videos that I do, the 5 to 7 to 3 minutes videos that I do every single day, are just for quick updates to those that know like my way of thinking. And then the live streams are for both live trading. We literally took a trade live now. Luckily it's profitable for now. Even yesterday's trade was also profitable. Same idea, kind of at the same exact moment. We took the NY session open yesterday. Hold on. Yeah. So we took a trade here and it pumped. And I mean, it pumped even further then. Hold on, because we dropped. Now we went here, and today we even took the same idea. So we do live trading if we get a chance to. If we don't get a chance to, we cover the plan, the setups. I also explain ideas. So again, the live stream is where you get taught how to trade. The videos are just a quick update, a quick summary of like the plan for today. And on top of both of them, I try my best to get you guys like nice, lovely educational videos from time to time, which are, listed on the playlist or the free trading course playlist here. Yeah, and that's it. That's the lovely summary of what the channel is. Pure, specific, niche, boring trading. If you trade gold, you can watch me. If you trade Forex, you can watch me. If you want to trade Bitcoin too, you can watch me. But if you like Bitcoin and you like crypto and you watch crypto, blockchain, whatever, don't watch me because you're wasting your time. It's fine, but you're wasting your time. What's your point of interest in gold? I don't really trade gold, unfortunately. I just mentioned it as an example of what you can trade. Even if like me personally, I stream Bitcoin, I also like entertain some stocks. Today we took a trade on Nvidia and it pumped. I just showed gold to show you guys the ability or the other ideas you may trade or other assets you may trade with our way of trading. Like even if you want to look at the S&P, for example, you can also look at it and maybe scalp it, do whatever. Like again, look at that. I mean, let me see if we took the high. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter much, but I mean, we hit the high. I'll take it. I think we did. Hold on. I think putting a line next to it would allow us to know. I think at the same exact dollar. Yeah. Anyhow, so we hit the high. Let's call it that, and then went down. Even when we went down, we hit the POC. That could have been a long by itself, or the back test of the value high. Now losing it and rotating low. Again, I'm just geeking out to explain some basic ideas that I do on Bitcoin, but can be done on any random stuff. Again, as long as the asset, not Bitcoin, not Cardano, not Solana, asset in general, it's bought and sold, there's a market for it, has volume, you can apply the same ideas to make money, hopefully. Hey man, in a previous video I asked you how to define the range for your fixed range. It is fixed? No, so it's not fixed. That is why I always tell you guys, like, for you to get the specifics of how I use the volume profile, because I can give you the volume profile definition. I can give you what it is, like the meaning of it. I can tell you or give you my settings, which is nothing. I mean, only the row size is different from 100 to 500. That is the only difference. But once you have it, the idea becomes like how to use it and where to place it. Hence why it's more beneficial, and the only logical possible way of me like making you, Paul, and everybody else understand what I do is just for you guys to watch me and see every specific example of where I place the volume profile. For example, today, not only did I have the same volume profile that I've had for the past 3-4 days, but I also added a couple of new ones. Now that I mean, I deleted now, but you can go watch the full tape. So by continuously watching the daily live streams, and by the sheer fact that the market will move, time will happen, and time will go on, you will see me put volume profiles in a different random ways. So it's not that I don't want to answer you, but trust me, even if you give me 5 hours to think of every way that I can maybe use a volume profile in, I may not fully encapsulate the way that I use it. So trust me, the best way is just to watch me and absorb every single way I use the volume profile for. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe let's end it up quickly with the final comments, guys. Could you show us exactly how you choose to start and end? Yeah, so same thing. Again, different question. So Paul is asking for the actual usage, the general concept. Vidic is primarily asking for the exact application for it, and that is maybe a more of an answerable question that I can maybe answer, which is like, don't over stress about the candles precisely. So for example, like again, this could be also helpful for Paul right now. Yeah. So for example, this volume profile that I pulled, the idea behind it is not really to take an exact candle on an exact time frame. It's just primarily for me to analyze. The volume profile is an analysis tool. So my goal of pulling a volume profile is to encapsulate and get a reading of the sideways price action. So it doesn't really matter. Don't over stress about which exact candle to pull it from. The difference won't be that big and that crazy. Yeah. Don't worry. So like if this candle or that candle or that, I mean, the tiny differences don't matter so much. So again, like don't over stress about them. We're getting Bitcoin to pump, which is lovely. Hopefully you guys made money. I'll be moving my stop loss to entry now. Hold on, we can do it live, and that would be again. Let's see who took this trade with us. 78. Yeah, I would love to. Again, taking 2 trades in 2 days, guys, live in front of you is something that is absolutely lovely. So hopefully everybody's printing money, and hopefully I paid you guys back for me having gone away on a vacation for like a week, even though I technically streamed for 2 of those 5 days that I was supposed to stream. Again, the 3 missing days, I made them hopefully back by giving guys two amazing, lovely, simple scalpy trades. I've taken a long on Tesla. Thank you, Luxury. Thank you, brother, for sharing. I'm always happy to get like people sharing like their trades, their applications, their everything, or applications of the ideas and trades. Yeah. So even though I cannot comment on you taking it, I'm just proud of you. Yep. I'm just happy to see you guys. To see us as a traders community, or a trading community, rather than just, oh, Bitcoin is pumping, let me watch him. Bitcoin is dumping, let me watch him. Guys, I couldn't care less what Bitcoin is doing. You have to forget that this is Bitcoin, and learn the strategy that is making me money on a daily basis. As I said, allow me to repeat the analogy because maybe somebody is new here and it would benefit from hearing this analogy. So think of me as a mechanic, yeah. Not really a sales or a car salesman. So that is the difference between me, who just focuses on rinsing and repeating a very silly, specific, niche, boring trading strategy to make money for a living every single day. Yeah. And somebody else who loves Bitcoin, buys it and holds it for years, or buys and sells and gambles and buy altcoin Solana. Yeah. I'm just a mechanic. I don't know about Bitcoin as an asset. I mean, as an asset. I'm not a technical guy. I don't know about the blockchain technology. I'm literally sub 10% in my channel on or not channel, on my net worth. Like I have some Bitcoin investment. It's less than 10%. Even though Bitcoin trading it made me the majority of my money, if you know what I mean. So that's why I always say, like, don't ever ask me when the bull market is going to start or end. I have no idea, guys. I truly don't know where Bitcoin is going next. Trading, don't ever let somebody lie to you. Candles, anything, the whole website, TradingView. This can sound a bit controversial, but clip me, guys. Quote me on this. The whole website, tradingview.com, should never be used for the sake of investing or for the sake of guessing the future of the asset. That's it. If anybody has a chart trying to predict the future of Nvidia or the future of Bitcoin, they're wasting their time. You can fundamentally analyze the market, analyze the stock, the company, the technology, the future, the risk, even for Bitcoin, even though it doesn't have much to be analyzed. You can analyze the fundamentals, do an actual macroeconomic whatever thing you want to do without opening TradingView, and then buy it if you believe in it. But don't be wasting your time watching YouTube about Bitcoin. Oh my God, it's up, and oh my God, it's down. Pick which one you want to be. A mechanic who's building a boring strategy, irregardless or irrespective of what Bitcoin is doing, or somebody who buys it, loves it, buys it, but works on their life and doesn't waste their time. That's what always like blows my mind. It's like a little Johnny, with all the respect, who has like maybe $1,000 scattered around the crypto market, and they're wasting hours of their day watching YouTube, like hoping their little altcoin will pump. And again, I'm not hating. I've been in your spot, guys. Again, I swear I've been in your spot. I've been in crypto since 2016. I was how long? I was 13 years old when I got into crypto. I've been there, done that, traded the heads and shoulders, the whatever, the mug and bug and whatever random stuff, the triangles, the RSI, the market cipher, everything. So I'm not saying it from a point of view of hate. I truly lost a lot of money being in the gray zone between an investor, a passive investor, and a professional trader. The one in the middle is a gambler. You just don't know it yet. Thank you. Anyhow, find the read of comments before I let you guys go. Thank you, Oyantumbra. Thank you for being here. Even though I think you have the other email, but yeah, I'm happy to read your name on this account specifically. I just woke up and missed the trade. It's fine. I mean, being asleep should never be a reason to feel bad. I've realized trading is all about probability. The way this gentleman trades using AVL has a probability of those trades working in our favor. Thank you, Pop. Thank you so much for your comment. And yeah, that is 100% true. The moment somebody starts lying, randomly saying that the asset is going up or down, is the moment where you need to block them. Let me read the final comments, guys. Again, I have to go very quickly. And also, before I forget, yeah, I have to go quickly, but then I also will be a guest on the Moon Show in 10 minutes, or I don't know how much. Yeah, 10 minutes, I think. So if you want to see my takes there, hopefully we can say some nice jokes there, so you can watch me there. Final comments. Ahmed, I trade on my phone. To see shorts entering, I use paid app that shows spot first. Then I see more. It's good. I don't know if it's good enough. I missed out on yesterday's live trade. When I was about to take the trade with you, my wife had an emergency, which all good, brother. I'm happy that you're here, and hopefully your wife is all good and safe. And again, guys, I always say you should only beat yourself emotionally if you wanted to take the trade, was present, but you didn't have the guts to execute the trade. Any other reason other than that, you should not be considered. You should not consider that a missed trade. You're miscategorizing your trades that are taken or not taken. You were 13 when you got into the crypto dam. I got into it when I was 14. I mean, 79.4 is like a wall. Let's see. Ahmed, what would be bullish holding 79? Okay, so again, it's only for Hamad because he knows he asked the question. So then, Bitcoin is still amazing for holding 74, 76, but locally for this day, if we reclaim 79.5, 79.7, then that would be the good thing that may get us higher. If we fail to reclaim, then maybe we can end the day pushed lower. Yeah, but again, don't be buying the breakout, please. We took the trade at the bottom. Notice how, again, for anybody who's new here, notice how even my buys come when we drop. I don't buy when we pump. Even my tiniest scalps. Again, a beginner would see me having my entry at 78.6 and think that I bought the top. they don't really because it's like this, but they don't realize that I'm on the microscopic time frame buying the dip. And put simply in a retail term. Yeah, guys. Final questions. I have to go. Very quickly, Ahmed or I've read this. I'm still learning, still watching. Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much, and hopefully I can be just one part of again your journey. I got into trading when I was 14. Now I'm 21. Amazing. I mean, you had a head start. Ahead of me. If it retests our entry, can we re-enter again? You phrased it in a way that I usually literally rant about for 10 minutes. Unfortunately, I can't rant. I have to go. I have to run. But to quickly answer you, no, you cannot re-enter a trade. A trade is something that requires confluence and requires time. Unless you can rewind back time, then you cannot take the same exact trade. Again, specifically, grammatically. I think what you mean is that using the same reasons to enter, but not really. You cannot do that too because we depended on the order flow reaction, context of how we dropped on the NY session open. Now you literally would be taking it with no apparent reason. What's here? I mean, you have to, again, this shows that you don't really understand the reason. It's fine, but again, just to quickly reiterate, the reasons for me to have taken this trade are three primarily. These lows, the NY session open, shorts getting stuck, and anchored VO. If we were to retest it and re-enter, you'd be entering because of the anchored VO by itself. There will be no liquidity to be swept because it got swept, and there will be no NY session to be open because it got open. It's currently open. So again, no, I don't like the idea of taking trades again because you cannot take trades again. You're just using the wrong word to describe taking a trade at a similar price, which is also not something I recommend. Yeah. Anyhow, thank you guys for being lovely and amazing. As I said, I'm going to be a guest in less than 10, I think maybe 10 or 5 minutes time on the Moon Show. And also, again, for those that would love to trade, where I trade at, no KYC, best bonuses for stocks, and also you get like to trade with me, obviously crypto. You can trade with this link. Yes, it's an affiliate link, so yeah, you do support the channel, but again, you also get to trade at the place that I trade at. And thankfully, guys, we got to trade together twice in a row on every single live session. Again, I repeat, guys, my channel, my Champs Crypto channel, is not for crypto. The name is just again, I chose it when I was much younger. But again, what I do is basically go live every single day, teach trading and apply trading and make you guys money. Hopefully. Yeah. So thank you guys for being lovely, and I'll catch you guys hopefully either as a guest in the next few minutes or hopefully in less than 22 hours time.